Welcome, sports fans. Pickdawgz.com on this Tuesday, May 30th. I'm your host, Mike Davis. Stick around, some free Underdog fantasy selections coming up for you in just a moment. I tell you what, give the video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Over 130,000 subscribers to the greatest YouTube channel in the world right here. Pick Dawgz, baby. Also have a two-team parlay going for you today in Major League Baseball. I hardly ever recommend parlays. I recommend a parlay in these two games today. Make sure you grab it over at pickdawgz.com. Your Underdog fantasy selections. I tell you what, I like this card today. Let's see if we can bang out a 20-1 winner here. Ketel Marte, higher, 8.5 fantasy points. Evan Longoria, higher, 6.5 fantasy points. And Christian Walker, higher, 1.5 total bases. The one thing you'll notice about those all three play for the Arizona Diamondbacks. The most athletic team in the league, in my opinion. I look for them to hit Kyle Freeland, who can't bust a grape with his fastball. I look for these athletes to be able to adjust to his off-speed stuff and hit him well. Marte and Longoria and Christian Walker all have good numbers against him historically. And as good as Freeland has pitched this year, most of his good work, believe it or not, has come at Colorado. So I look for Marte, Longoria, and Walker to hit Freeland tonight. Shohei Ohtani, higher than 8 fantasy points. He has great numbers against Giolito. I look for Ohtani, including 2 home runs. I look for Ohtani to produce tonight against Giolito. Yordan Alvarez, higher than 8 fantasy points. I like this situation for him tonight. I will not be shocked at all to see him hit a home run in the first inning of this game or in his first couple of at-bats. So Ketel Marte, higher, 8.5 fantasy points. Longoria, higher, 6.5 fantasy points. Christian Walker, higher, 1.5 total bases. Shohei Ohtani, higher, 8 fantasy points. And Yordan Alvarez, higher, 8 fantasy points. Of course, you can play these in player props. You can play them however you want to. But I play them at Underdog Fantasy. This will pay you 20-1. Make sure you download Underdog Fantasy. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff with them. Moving forward during football season, use our code Pickdawgz. Use our code Pickdawgz, and you'll get $100, free $100. Basically, you deposit $100, and they'll give you $100 for free. We're going to be doing a lot of things going forward with them during football season, so make sure you grab the Underdog Fantasy app. That's what I have for you, folks. Everybody have a great and profitable Tuesday.